What is going up, guys? This is the Flamespot here, and we are back with a brand new paper games video. And this paper game is going to be called Circle Hero. Now, you guys might have saw me make this paper game while I was doing my next Life of Flamespot, or my last Life of Flamespot. And just a little clue right there, whenever I was actually making that game, I really had no idea what I was doing. I was just like, I want to make a paper game, and I want it to be about shapes, but I have no idea how it's going to be about shapes. And I just started drawing some circles and doing some other things, and I just realized, wait, I know what I can do with this. I can turn this into this type of game and all that stuff. So basically, this game is called Circle Hero, like I said, by Flamespot. And what it's a bit like Spy, in a sense. So I think it was my fourth paper game, and I forgot to write something. And there we go. So it's almost exactly like Spy, however, this one is like a more advanced version since it is way harder to actually do, let's just say. Also, if you might have noticed from the difference between the video from the Life of Flamespot and this one is that I outlined everything in pen. It's only on the first page, but I just figured that it would be easier to see. So, let's get on to the game. So as I mentioned, this is similar to Spy in a way that this is a flick game, and the reason why it's harder is that wherever you start, you're going to start on these little circular, you can call them planets, or you can just say circles, and you're going to flick them out here into like the void area, and you have to land in a circle, and it has to land in it. So this is a really more advanced version of Spy, because you are limited on where you land, not only where you pass through, because if you, as you might think, if you pass through like an area that's not a circle, such as like a rectangle or a triangle, then that will be trouble for you. So, same life system as always for the Spy, or for the Spy game and stuff. I just called them misses this time because you like missed your target. You have 5 right here. Now I'll just go through this first page pretty fast, and then I'll go on to some more mechanics of this game that I added in. Now I actually haven't played this myself yet. I just figured that it will probably work, and if I need be, whenever I make a photocopy of this and perhaps put it on my Paper Games website, which would be linked down in the description, I'll make sure that it's possible, more or less, and that there's enough misses so that you can actually play comfortably. So, let me just flick. Yeah, so, boom, 1 miss. So, I might just have to actually redraw some more maps. Alright, well, there we go. So, I got into this planet. Now, whenever you get onto a planet or a circle, then you can go anywhere you want from here. So, I could have started on the end of this. I could have started all the way over here. Just wherever you think you're going. Now, as you can see, in between some of these circles, there is something that says +1 and then a weird K. That is basically my currency. I'm just going to call it Krona. That's a currency in some games as well. I just figured that would be cool. So, the currency is going to be used for a different occasion. Not yet, just different. So basically, the reason why they are all the way out here, and maybe there might be smaller circles than other things, that's just because you're going to get money from it. You're going to get paid more or less. So I could go down here and get one krona, or I can go up to the top. And so the goal of this game is to actually reach it to the crown. When you reach to the crown, there's always a bonus krona increase up here. And you don't get anything extra other than that, but whenever you go up to that crown and you flick to it, then basically you win this level. Now, this game is divided between multiple levels, so I have more levels over here. However, let's just say, so I already missed 1 time, so I'm just going to mark off 5. But let's just say I I get all my misses. And let's say I only got this 1 krona and I got to here. I only got like these 4 circles that I actually touched. Basically, what's going to then happen is that I don't get to play the rest of the level. I move on to the next level, and that's it. I don't get to get any more extra Krona bonuses or anything like that. It's basically you miss out on money. And money is actually pretty important with this because you can buy some good upgrades in order to make this game easier for you. So, also another rule is that whenever you land on a planet, let's just say I land on this planet and then I flick to this planet and I wanted to try to get that bit of Krona down there, I don't have to flick back to this planet. I can just, or circle, I can just start from wherever I want. If I already have a dot there, then basically I can just go anywhere on here. So like I said, I flick to this planet. I don't have to flick back. I'm just going to start here and then I'll just flick there or flick down there and so on. So once when you visit a circle, then you can flick it wherever you want. So that makes it a little less difficult. So like I said, basically you get to choose your route, just if you want to go for Krona, if you just want to get a level complete, or just get the Krona at the end. You might not think it's worth it to try to use all your moves to try to get this one, and you're just going to try to go through the level so you can get that 2 Krona at the end. Basically that's it. So that's the first page. Second page is much like it. I just have no smaller circles, but this is the only large circle. There's no other large circles in this one. I got a +2 Krona down there, a +1 Krona, some boxes, and like I said, I will photocopy this and put it on my Paper Games website so that you guys can all download it and print it out and play this game yourself. Also, if you want me to just spend like a few minutes or like 10 minutes or so just playing through all my Paper Games, I'll be glad to do that. Just tell me. So the bonus for winning or whatever is 1 Krona, so you might want to just try to go for the other ones instead of win. There's just so many strategies that you can do, and of course I'll set a move set to what I think is probably good, or a miss set to what I think is good and what I think you can beat each level with comfortably. Another one, same stuff, a bit more barriers. So we have trapezoids. These are just in the way, so it's just going to be harder to flick, because you know whenever you flick, if you ever played these flick games, your pencil or pen just goes everywhere. So if you like hit through an object, that's a miss right there. You're not going to, even if you hit the circle. But now, there is something special on this page. So you start with your start, and then you go here. Most likely you're going to go to the small circle, or you're going to flick to this thing that says shop, and then page 4. Now, if you notice at the top of this game, I've had every page has been numbered. So page 1, page 2, page 3, and on page 4. Now, the only time whenever you can actually access a shop is whenever you flick onto this on the game board and you flick into a shop. Let's just say you either use all your misses or you go to the final thing and you don't want to play this level anymore, you're done. You cannot visit this shop anymore. You can only visit the shop for whatever level you're on. So you have to make sure you have enough Krona to spend whatever you want to spend, because if you go on to the next level and you want to buy an item, if you wanted to buy an item from the last level, you cannot go back. That's just the rule I made, and I think it's pretty fair, and the reason why Krona is so valuable in this game. So let's just say you flick to shop on page 4. I have this little circle shop right here. Everything circles is basically good. If you haven't gotten that trait yet, except for this one guy. He's like a stick figure with a circle head, but he has a little hut stand that says shop. So basically in here I have what this guy is selling. So it says gray grab shoes, not gray shoes. That's a GRAV shoes, and that says that costs 6 Krona. And below that I have a jetpack that costs 3 Krona. So that's just what it is. So you might be like, oh, I wonder what those things do. To the left of it, I have very badly written out because I had to erase it so many times because I kept on messing up the circles. But I have my item information in my page 4 shop, not 3. Look, it says 4 right there. Why did I write 3? All right, so we have grab shoes. You have an infinite amount of uses and allows for the hero, which is you, to return to the planet if you pass through it. So, let's just say, let me zoom back out. So let's just say I went right here and I flicked it and it went through it and it went beyond it. Now normally, let's just say like I had the dot there. Normally, that would not be, you would not go back to that planet. You have to land directly on it. But let's just say if you had the grab shoes, then like gravity pulls you back onto here. So now you have access to that planet. So those are very valuable. especially since they're infinite use. So that just makes your whole entire game so much easier, which is why it's worth so much Krona. Jetpack 3, so you have you have 2 uses every single time you buy a jetpack, and allows your hero to flick again if your hero did not flick into a circle. So let's just go back to this past example, and let's say you went past it, you didn't have your gravity shoes, but you have a jetpack. Then you can start from your where you went, and then just, well, I can't flick, but you basically can just go back forever wherever you landed. So let's just say you wanted to go here, and let's just say you didn't like that circle, and so you wanted to flick once, and let's say you got there. Well, you can use your jetpack again, and then you can flick it to that one, which I was manually moving my hand, so yeah. It would be very hard to do that, but you can do that if you have a jetpack. But you have to remember that there's only 2 uses for this. This is like a lifeline. So far, those are the only 2 items. If you guys want to, I will make some more items. I'll make some more maps. Just make sure to tell me in the comments. However, basically, this is what I have of this game. I'll play through it on a separate video, most likely, if you guys want me to. And pretty much that is my circle hero. Also, just one more thing. You can see this guy. Oh, lighting's bad. But he's going to be important pretty soon. Well, it might take a long time, but it's going to be important pretty soon. Just you wait. Well, anyways, this is the Flamespot, signing out.